you know, some current graduates share their stories. But welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here. It's so nice to see your faces and hear some of your voices as you said hello. And welcome to our first annual Literacy Network Transitions ESL graduation ceremony. It's a really big deal. We're very excited to celebrate our students, and I will introduce myself in a second, but me and my coworkers have been working really hard to make this ceremony as exciting as it can be through a virtual platform. So we're really happy that you guys are here. And I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Cassie. I am a program manager and instructor here at Literacy Network. I manage our transitions program, which helps our students of the higher level English work on their academic skills to move forward in their journey, whether it's through a degree program or a certificate program, whatever they're looking to do next in their education or their career, we are there to help. So this is the graduation for the students that have left our ESL side of things and have been starting their programs. So we'll talk a little bit about the graduates in a little while, but I'm just going to share my screen so I can pull up this nice presentation that I made for you guys. Give me just one moment here. Okay, so you should be able to see it. All right. So again, welcome. I've introduced myself already, but there are a few other people here that I would love to introduce and say thank you to. So not only our graduates, our students, thank you so much for joining us, and I'm happy that you're here so we can celebrate your accomplishments. But I also want to thank my colleagues from Literacy Network who are here. I am not the only person who works on this transitions program. We are a team of 6 people who work together to help our students keep moving forward. So I know some of them are here tonight. I just wanted to introduce them quickly and say thank you. So Caitlin Mackesy is on the transitions team with me, as well as Tanya, Jennifer, Leanne, and Molly. And they kind of all, you know, work on separate parts of that program. And we come together to help our students keep moving forward. And this is kind of just a culmination of all of our hard work. So we're really excited to share this with you guys. Beyond Literacy Network, we have a lot of other people here too from different organizations that we partner with or that have helped us over the years with this program. You'll see many of their logos on the slide right now, along with a great picture from my transitions class on Zoom. And we just want to thank you all for being here, because without your partnership, we wouldn't be able to help our students make those connections as they keep moving forward. So thank you so much for being here. I know we have people from Madison College, Centro Hispano, Latino Academy. I saw Karin is here from One Earth, so thank you for coming. Urban League, and then all of our foundations and grants that help us keep this going. So thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to keep moving forward. Of course, I have an agenda. As a teacher, I always have to have a schedule up so people can follow along. And you'll see a great picture from one of our older transitions classes back when we were still in person, which feels like years and years ago, but this was really maybe even less than a year ago. But the students did a great challenge where they had to build a tower of spaghetti and marshmallows. And it was not only collaboration, but critical thinking and teamwork. And we actually did it as a staff as well. And it's a really fun activity to do. So there's a picture of that. For our graduation today, it's going to be pretty straightforward. We introduced some people. We're going to have Jeff Burkhardt, our executive director, share some remarks. And then we're going to hear some remarks and messages from recent graduates. We have 3 graduates with us who are brave enough to share their story, and we're really excited to hear about that. Once we hear from everybody, we will have our ceremony. We cannot obviously hand diplomas or certificates to people, but luckily we were able to deliver the certificates to students ahead of time, so they do have those. So I'm excited to see you guys with your certificates, and we'll just go from there. So I think I will just jump forward and hand it over to Jeff to share something with us. I think you're muted, Jeff.
I clicked on unmute, but I guess I didn't click in the right spot. Sorry about that. So Thank you so much. I love the photos on the slide that you put together, Cassie. I am so proud that we have so many wonderful participants here today who are moving on in their careers, and so many of our partners. I think this really speaks of the collaborative nature of this project, and the program is really all about helping to build connections to opportunities for a better future. And when we started this project a couple of years ago, we envisioned that our students would learn about new opportunities in our community because our students told us that that's what they wanted. They wanted to be able to get a certificate or a degree at Madison College. They wanted to get a better job. They wanted to move forward in their lives. And so we're really excited that this is all coming together and we're helping our students to move forward in their lives. So congratulations to all of you. And I am so impressed by your hard work, especially in this very challenging time when we're all just connecting remotely. So it is exciting to see the work that you're doing. I really look forward to hearing your stories and your plans for the future. So I'm going to just go ahead and turn it right over to Cassie again, but I am so honored to be here. Thank you all so much for all your hard work.
Awesome. Thanks, Jeff. And I got a note about the presentation not showing full screen, but you guys should be able to see it now, I hope. And there are just a great collection of pictures here that really show, how hard our students have been working and echo what Jeff just said. Whether it's been in person or virtual, our students just continue to push forward. And it's really great to see, not only because it keeps my classes full and my students are happy to be there, but it's inspiring as well. And it's, kept our staff pushing forward too, because you can just see that we make it work. Even if we're going to have to be on a computer, our students figure out a way, and it's just great to see them come so far. With that being said, speaking of our wonderful students, we're going to hear from a few of them right now. Let me try and change my slide here. There we go. So we're hearing from a few students today who graduated from the transitions program over the last year or so. Some of them have moved on to classes at Madison College. Some have moved on to certificate programs. So we're going to hear their stories now, and I would love to invite Genoveva to share with us. So if you want to unmute Genoveva, and I will mute myself so we don't echo.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Genoveva. I'm from Mexico and moved to Madison 17 years ago. I am married and I have 2 children. I started taking classes at Literacy Network in 2017. I started with English classes that helped me with my reading, writing, conversation, and pronunciation. Eventually, I took this class, Transitions. My experience in transitions was good. I learned all about a career, more grammar, and pronunciation. I met with an advisor from Literacy Network, and after a conversation, I decided that starting by getting my GED was the first step to take. She helped me find information about how to register for my GED and with other information too. That is how I started taking classes at Madison College to prepare for the GED. The teachers and tutors are very professional. They have helped me with math, reading, and writing too. I'm doing fine in the program. After getting my GED, I would like to study to become a pastry chef, to open my own bakery in the future. I will continue to study hard for my dream. My advice for the current transition students is don't be afraid to go ahead and ask questions about everything that is being taught in the class. When in doubt, ask questions. This will help you later with your assignments and in life. I would like to end my message by thanking the Literacy Network staff for all hard work they do for the students and by wishing the current transition students the best and that they achieve the goals they set.
Thank you so much, Genoveva. I'm kind of now mad that I'm the MC because when my students talk, I get so teary. And I'm just it's so nice to hear from you. Thank you for sharing your story. And I just wish you all the best as you keep moving forward because you are in the right direction. So thank you so much, Genoveva, for sharing with us. Next, I want to invite another transitions graduate to speak with us, Mario de Jesus. So Mario, if you want to unmute and share with us.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mario. I am married. Have two children. I like to read my spare time. I like to listen to music too. I remember that when I started learning English, I didn't know anything. And I heard about classes for parents. It gave me opportunity to learn a second language because was essential. Then the next step was going to classes on listening network and started level by level and writing and reading and grammar, which was unique experience until the transition class. In this level, they helped me a lot about my goals. Of when I wanted to do, and the advisor helped me, and now I am taking a class for my GED. I know that education is the basic for everything, but when you start a little late, you have more responsibility because you have to mix work, family, and study. But it is never impossible. It is hard, but with dedication, it can be achieved. Now, I am continuing with my GED program. In the future, I am planning to get a career. I want to thank everyone who has given me their support, teacher, tutors, and all staff that work in the Literacy Network. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mario, for sharing your story with us. Again, it's just so inspiring to hear how you moved through each level to get up to your goals. And I think that's just a big goal of our transitions program, is to help our students keep, moving up those steps so that eventually, even though it's sad, they can leave us and start taking those higher level classes or certificate trainings. So thank you so much, Mario, for sharing with us, and congratulations.
Thank you.
We have one more student to hear from. So I'm going to ask Waldeli, please unmute and share your story with us.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Sorry. I'm really shy. Sorry, I'm very nervous. I don't like to talk in public, but yeah. Well, I'm very grateful to Literacy Network because when I moved here to United States 3 years ago, and I did not have enough money to pay for English classes, and they offered to me classes during the weekends, and it helped me a lot because I could work during weekdays and study on weekends in the first time, and they motivate me to learn English. And they told me, or they said every time that I can do it, If no, well, you don't know. Everybody knows my story, my history, but I am a doctor in my country. I'm from Venezuela, and they helped me to obtain my certificate, like medical assistant here in the United States, because I learned English with you guys. I'm very, very grateful for that. Um, and now I work in UW Health in the clinic in the OBGYN. And well, I try to learn English and improve my English every day. And I want to obtain my certificate, my license in medicine, for practice medicine here in United States is my next step. But yes, when I study here in the literacy network, there in literacy network, um, I have I had many teachers that are wonderful. Caitlin, thank you, Caitlin, you are wonderful. Thank you, Casey. Yeah, I I don't have words for say thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Aldeli. Thank you so much for sharing with us, and it's wonderful to see you again. And I
Yeah.
think you should not be nervous about public speaking because your English is so good. And
Oh,
I
thank
still
you.
remember I saw you speak at our event last year, and you are just so well spoken and you have such a great story. So thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you.
And thank you to all of our graduate speakers. We have 9 graduates this year, which is really exciting. So thank you to the 3 of you who shared your story with us. All of our students and graduates just have amazing, unique stories, and I wish we had time to share every single one, but it's really nice to hear from you guys. So I think we're going to keep moving forward and virtually hand out some certificates. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen so that we're able to see our graduates' faces, but you'll see on the screen, those are our 9 graduates for 2020. So I just want to say before we start handing out our certificates, congratulations to all of you. You have not all been my students personally, but I have heard so much about your journeys and how far you've come. So congratulations, and keep us updated with how you're doing, because we love to see our students' successes, even if they're not in our classes anymore. So please always communicate with us. Let us know how you are doing. And we're so happy to celebrate you guys tonight. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. The way we're going to do this, since we're not handing out any certificates, we will just have a short little message for each student. So Caitlin, who was the first instructor of the class, Tanya, who is the advisor of the class, and then myself, the current instructor, will share some little stories about these students as we go through, and then we'll be able to congratulate them each. So I think that we can get started, and I think, Tanya, you are up first to share about Anil.
Thank you, Cassie, for the introduction, and to Literacy Network for allowing me to share remarks of some of our students. So I guess I'm going to start with Anil Abreu. Anil, as you can see on the background, he's at work. Believe it or not, he's at work right now, but he still made the time to connect to join the event. So thank you, Anil. If you are hearing me somewhere, thank you. Anil joined our classes back in the spring of 2019, and since then, he has strived to reinforce his English skills. He actually started in level 3, then he joined conversation group, then he was in level 4, and eventually he joined the transitions program, which is this program. And I remember when we met last year for his academic advising appointment, he told me, Tanya, I want to get my CDLA license and I want to learn how to get it. Right. So after he was very determined. And after talking about it, he was connected with our partner, the Latino Academy of Workforce Development, or La Academia Latina, as we know it in the community. So thank you guys for helping Anel. Thanks to Anel's hard work, intelligence, and determination, he actually graduated from the CDL program in May of this year, and he continues to work hard to move forward with his career goals. We have seen him grow so much, and we know he's going to reach all his goals. And I just want to thank Anel for his warm personality, hard work, and contributions to the class. Thank you, Anel, y muchísimas felicidades.
Thank you, Tanya. And like she said, I'm not sure if Anel can hear us. Maybe he can see us, but congratulations, Anel. And I dropped off his certificate yesterday, so he does have that. So thank you so much, Tanya, for sharing those kind words about Anel. I'm going to share next about a graduate who unfortunately could not be here tonight. He is also working, but wasn't able to join. But his name is Hilmer Chan, and he was my student this entire year. So I met him in the fall of last year when I was shadowing Caitlin before I took on her class. And I knew immediately what a determined and focused person he was. He made an entire PowerPoint about a career he was interested in. It was so detailed, and he covered all of his bases. I was just so impressed. Before I taught that class, I saw that and I was like, whoa, that's okay. That's the level of students I'm dealing with. It was really great to see someone who just has so much focus and determination. He is just such a great person. He has 2 daughters that he kind of gives his whole life for. He spent their years growing up making sure they could do all the activities they wanted to do and they could get into school. And finally, he decided he had to do something for himself and go back and start taking classes to do what he wants to do. He already has some degrees and certificates, but he always wants more. He's the type of guy that just loves to be challenged and always keeps moving forward. So he is enrolled in Madison College. He's taking some upper level English classes as he gets ready to work toward a degree. The last time I spoke with him, he was interested in facilities management. So I'm hoping that he'll be able to keep going with that. He was just always a great student to have in class. I really miss him because he was always the first to volunteer, the first to ask a great question, and I think he inspired the students to do the same. So I know you're not here, Hilmer, but congratulations to you as well. And hopefully he'll be able to see the recording of this because I know he was sad he had to miss it. So yes, congratulations to Hilmer. I think we'll keep moving forward, and I'm going to give it back to Tanya because I think you'll talk about Mario.
Yeah, Mario. Ahora me toca hablar de Mario. Thank you so much, Cassie. Mario's journey in Literacy Network started in the spring of 2017. So in over 3 years with us, he has demonstrated que querer es poder. He started in English level 3, then he transitioned to ESL tutoring, and eventually he joined the program Transitions. When we had our advising conversation last year, he was uncertain about the steps that he needed to take to continue growing in life. And after a couple of conversations, he decided that he wanted to get his GED first, especially because the GED is the key to open doors to new and bigger opportunities in life. And so he did, because he joined our Essentials program that we offer in partnership with Madison College. His eagerness to learn, curiosity, and positive attitude in life had helped him to pass the test required to obtain his GED diploma, and he's halfway there. After getting his GED, the next step for him will be studying to become a car mechanic. And he also wants to co-own a business. Mario, I wish you the best. Si se puede, I know you can do it. Muchísimas felicidades.
All right. Thank you, Tanya, and congratulations, Mario. I'm going to share some words about Genoveva, who you've already met when she shared her story with us. But I still remember the first time I saw Genoveva because she was giving a speech at our Reading Between the Wines event back in, I think, 2018 was the year that she did that. And I hadn't met her yet, and I just saw her up there, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at that confidence. The way that she read her speech was just so clear and so touching and impactful. And when I met her after, she said, that was the first time I've spoken publicly in English. I was so nervous. And I was like, no, you weren't nervous, because she has this quiet confidence about her that she's just, she can handle it. So from the first time I met her, I knew that Genoveva was just a focused, determined person. She's so organized and gets things done on time, even earlier than on time, and always had really great questions in class about homework and grammar, and wasn't afraid to ask questions if she was confused, which is really inspiring to other students, because that's the whole reason we have English class, right? To ask questions and make mistakes. So, when I had Genoveva in class, I just saw her confidence grow more and more as she continued to volunteer in class and read in class. And now, similar to Mario, she's enrolled in classes at Madison College. I also run a different side of the transitions program where we have tutors in the various classes. And so we had some tutors in their math class in the spring semester. I remember walking down the hallway of Madison College and I saw Mario and Genoveva in there. And I felt like I've never felt prouder. I was like, I know those students. Those are my students in there, and they move forward. Maybe I kind of freaked you guys out because I was so excited. I waved in the window. I look like a proud mom, but it really was so nice to see, and it just reinforces that this program works, and it's moving our students further than they even thought they could go, and they can achieve these dreams that they've made for themselves. And sometimes it might take a little bit longer. Sometimes we finish it right away, but the nice thing is school is always there. And our students show that if you just keep working and moving forward, you can get it done. So I just want to congratulate you, Genoveva, and say that I'm so proud of you, and it's so awesome to see you here at our graduation ceremony. After hearing your story a few years ago, it's just really inspiring. So congratulations to you, Genoveva.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I think I'm going to pass it along. Let me make sure I'm reading my list correctly. Pass along to Caitlin to talk about Annabelle.
Thank you, Cassie, and thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Annabelle is here with us, and I want to say a few words about her journey. So I first met Annabelle in Literacy Network's Level 3 class, and that was about a year before she joined the Transitions program. Originally from Mexico, Annabelle knew that she needed to finish her high school education for a better career. Annabelle was a serious student. She easily set her own goals, mostly around vocabulary development and writing. And her classmates really enjoyed working with her on group projects. That I will always remember. She was often a team leader in competitive games that we would play in class. When she joined Transitions, in the summer of 2019, Annabelle wrote about her goals. And I want to quote her very briefly here because her experience was really moving for me, and I think it speaks a lot about the students in the program. So Annabelle wrote, "For me, a good life is to be healthy, for my kids and my husband to be healthy too, to have a job and my kids be good at school. I plan to take a GED class, but I'm so afraid because of my English, and I only finished elementary school." Well, Annabelle did not let fear derail her dream at all. She worked tirelessly to improve her skills, and she entered the HSED program at Madison College at the end of last year, and that was only about 4 or 5 months after she wrote about those goals. So over the summer, Annabelle took a short break from HSED due to the pandemic, but she already has plans to continue her learning in January. So please join me in celebrating Annabelle's achievement.
Thank you.
Thanks, Caitlin. Congratulations, Annabelle. So I think we will pass it over to Tanya to share some words about Waldeli.
Thank you, Cassie. As Waldeli shared before, she is from Venezuela and she's a doctor in her country of origin. And when she moved to the United States, as many immigrants, she had to start all over again. But that didn't stop her at all. Waldeli became a student of Literacy Network in the summer of 2018. She started in level 3, then she moved to level 4, and eventually she joined the Transitions program. Due to her clear career goals and hard work, Waldeli was granted a scholarship that contributed to her partial revalidation of studies in the United States. She is currently a medical assistant and is working in the healthcare sector, contributing to the community. While Deli's intelligence, brightness, and hard work will help her to accomplish greater things as well, because the sky is the limit. Thank you for your hard work, Waldeli, and congratulations for everything you have achieved so far.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Tanya, and congratulations again, Waldeli. All right, so I am going to share some words about graduate Luis, and Luis is here with us. I think that he might be the furthest away. Luis, you are in Peru right now, correct? Yeah, so thank you, Luis, for joining us from the other side of the world.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm happy to see you. It's been a long time since I've seen your face, so it's nice to see you. I met Luis when we were still in person way back in January. He joined our transitions class. So we didn't know each other for too long before we went to virtual. But immediately I knew that Luis was focused, determined. He had clear goals of what he wanted to do. And I remember him saying when I first met him that he wanted to help people. He knew that that was one of his goals, that he wanted to help people. And so he started with our transitions class. He was a great student to have, always open to collaborate with people. You brought a calm energy to the room, and it was great to have you in class. When we went to virtual learning, Luis, you actually started moving forward and you started your program, the Caminos program at Centro Hispano. So Luis kind of left the class quickly, but that's also an accomplishment because he was able to start his goals, and it just worked out really quickly for him. So I was sad to have you leave the class, but really excited to hear about what you were doing next. So I just want to say congratulations, Luis. Thank you for being a Literacy Network student, and we wish you all the best as you move forward.
Thank you very much. It's hard, but we can do it.
Yes, that is for sure. You guys are the perfect examples of that. So I think I will ask Caitlin to share about, the next two people on the list. Caitlin will finish it off for us.
All right, thank you, Cassie. Next, I'd like to share on behalf of Irina Stulova. Irina was connected with us earlier tonight, but it looks like we lost her, so hopefully she can catch this on Facebook later. Irina entered the transitions program last summer with the goal of joining the Camino CNA program at Centro Hispano. The biggest challenge that she faced was passing the Accuplacer, which is a reading placement test required for that program. Our transitions class was a good fit. Its focus was on reading comprehension, sentence structure, and vocabulary development, and Irina found that really helpful in preparing for the test. Each week in class, Irina shared her insights and also her warm sense of humor with us. She often had the entire classroom laughing along with her. It was really a joy having her in the program. She also liked to give her opinion and to practice using new words in class, but most of all, she sparked interesting discussions with her classmates, particularly during small group work. After just one semester, Irina passed the Accuplacer and began the Camino CNA program. So congratulations to Irina. All right, and then our final graduate that we want to recognize tonight is Aurora Garcia. And Aurora was looking forward to this event, but unfortunately another commitment came up at the last minute. We found out about it today. So while she can't join us, I will share her story with you. And again, hopefully she can catch it on Facebook. Aurora entered the transitions program at the same time that she began studying for her GED at Latino Academy. She wanted a little extra support in developing some of those English language and reading skills. Aurora was a quiet but determined student. She always kept up with the class and would often step in to answer questions when the rest of the group fell silent. And for all you teachers in the audience, those students who will answer that question when the entire room goes quiet are a true treasure. So she was excellent to have in class. Aurora worked particularly hard on improving her academic writing. And at the end of the semester, she achieved a standout score in our reading and language post tests. And based on that, she decided to dedicate herself to her GED studies. She continues to progress toward her goal of finishing the GED, and her next step will be to join a career program, either pastry chef or bank teller, after she completes the remaining tests. We are so proud of all her hard work and determination. Congratulations, Aurora.
Thank you, Caitlin, for sharing those kind words about our last two students. So again, I just want to say congratulations to all of our graduates, whether you're here or if they couldn't make it. We are all so proud of you. And even if you leave us and keep moving forward, you always have us as a contact, you have us as a family, and we're just so excited to see what you guys do next. So thank you guys for being here. And I want to take a second, everybody has been doing this already, but if you haven't yet and you want to flood the chat with love and good vibes, please, you can send any messages in there. If you guys don't have the chat open it now, because we can let our students know how proud we are of them, and wish them good luck as they move forward. If anybody would like to share anything at this point, I would invite you to unmute yourself. Any words of, well wishes, any congratulations, feel free to do that now.
I'll just very briefly say congratulations to everyone. I'm Sarah Johnson from Madison College, and I have so enjoyed working with the Literacy Network over the last year and a half or so, and I'm just thrilled to see you all graduate, and I can't wait to maybe work with you in the future.
Thank you so much. All right. Well, I think that will kind of wrap up the ceremony for us. I want to thank everyone again for joining us, whether it's Literacy Network students, staff, colleagues from other organizations. Thank you so much for being here with us. And it's great to share these accomplishments with you, even on a virtual platform. I'm excited that we get to give our graduates some love and well wishes. Somebody would like to say something? Yes, Luis, please do.
Yeah, I want to say thank you to Literacy Network because you are supporting the immigrant community that's joining us like a family. I felt like at home when I was studying English there. That made me feel close to you, to all the teachers. They support us. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Luis, and congratulations again to you. Would anybody else like?
Can I say something really quick?
Yes, of course.
So, again, it is very, very inspirational. Thanks, everybody. Congratulations to all the graduates. This opportunity gives me the opportunity to think about how we are a bigger community, working with Literacy Network, with Centro Hispano, with Madison College. Anyway, so really thank you for the partnership, and to all the graduates, thanks for teaching us that we can do this. Thank you for being an example to all of us. So thank you very much, and thanks Literacy Network for this opportunity.
I just want to say, yeah, thank you so much, Baltazar and Sarah and Margarita and Tina, our partners especially, for collaborating with us and just welcoming our students into your programs, and for making the bridge happen, because we know that is so important for their lives and their ability to move forward. And I want to say also that it's great to see all of you, all of our students and all of our partners. We have felt for a long time since the pandemic began that we feel a strong connection to our community, and this pandemic, I think, has brought us together in a lot of ways. Even though we have to remain physically distant, we are unified in our ability to connect the dots for our students And that's what we're all about. We are so honored to be a part of your journey and to see you move forward even during these really challenging times. Thank you all so much for being here and for all of your hard work and your inspiration. And that we are all inspired, whether we are teachers or people who run the programs or students. We see each other and I think it's just a wonderful, beautiful thing that we're able to do together. So thank you all.
Thank you, Jeff, for sharing with us. And I think that that would be a perfect way to wrap up. If anybody, would like to share anything, feel free now. But I just want to thank you one more time for joining us and say congratulations again to our students. I know that you might be leaving us, but you're about to do even bigger and better things. So thank you guys for joining us here tonight. And it was great to see all of you. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. All right, thanks everybody. And congratulations.
Bye, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Felicidades. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.